Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone this morning? Well, that's this morning Brisbane time. It's probably late at night where you guys are from. I'm just waiting for it to connect and hopefully it's connecting well. It looks like it's all working beautifully. Excellent. All right, welcome everybody to the Client Attraction Show. I am Deborah Jackson and I'm an intuitive marketing strategist and transformational coach. And I help women launch and scale their coaching and consulting business by utilizing the 3 Ps, which are positioning, persuasion, and persistence. And I am your host today. So every Friday morning at 9:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, we are going to go live to discuss your marketing, your mindset, and your methods, all right? Or marketing and methods, everything to enable you to transform your business and reach the height of success that you are desiring to do. I invite you to engage with me, all right? So I invite and encourage you to ask me questions either before the live event, either via email or DM, and I'll answer them every Friday morning. And I want this to be as interactive as possible, but most importantly, to help you achieve your business dreams and your life desires. All right, and I also want to remember to ask you to invite your coaching and consulting friends to join the Heart of Marketing group. Put this time slot at 9:30 Australian Standard Eastern Time or Australian Eastern Standard Time into your phone and calendar or diary for every Friday at 9:30. Now, next Friday will be a pre-recorded because, drum roll please, I'm going to do a live masterclass next Friday at 10 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Times on how to position your business to generate high quality leads. That's right. So I'm just going to put the link into the comments now for you lovely ladies to be able to connect with that. So it's a 1-hour masterclass and I'll be discussing how to position your business effectively, how to utilize persuasion, visibility, credibility to attract leads, and of course persistence, where we will be mastering the art of online conversations. So hey, let me know where you're joining me from, and if you're watching this live, hello Barbara, or if you're watching this live, do a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, do a hashtag replay. Feel free to introduce yourselves in the comments, who you are, what you do, and all that jazz. Yeah, so let's get into today's topic, which is where we're going to talk about how to prioritize your life to receive the abundance that you deserve. Yes, so we're going to take on, so if you're going to take on the DIY project like becoming famous in your field or becoming fabulous and successful entrepreneur, then you've got to carve out some time. And we did talk about that last week. Carve out some time to make that happen, because most business owners will put self-promotion, networking, marketing, their business on the back burner if they're already making ends meet. Okay, and it's something that they might only get to once they've answered all their emails, send out their clients everything as they promise, deal with staffing issues, put out all the flyers, all that sort of thing. But you are a different breed, right? You are ambitious, and you're chasing professional prominence, and you realize that if you don't make time to get it done, it isn't going to happen. All right, and building a business is a gradual process that will progress much faster if you pencil in some time and dedicate to raising your profile. All right, so I want you to think about what we talked about last week, and to be able to raise your profile. All right, and ambitious people tend to be very busy people. But a great deal of your marketing relies on something that I like to call marinating. Okay, so marinating is basically letting something simmer right there until the answer comes to you. Okay, so you can spend the time driving the kids around or the bus around, doing the dishes, whatever, but it's to come up with your answers and formulating your action plan. So sometimes you can't just sit in front of the computer and go, okay, what am I going to do? It's all about putting a plan in place, but waiting for those answers to come. It could be in the shower, or as I said, doing the dishes or driving the kids around. And remember, during your work day, there's only two things that are really, really important. And of course, that's client work, the stuff that makes you money. And the other one is professional promotion, which is, of course, the stuff that gets you noticed. So send me an emoji if you agree with this or not, and I'd love to hear some of your comments today. All right, so today is all about prioritizing to receive abundance. And I want to ask you guys a question. Do you feel inundated by just the sheer volume of tasks that come across your desk each day? Just like you, at times I find that I'm barely getting any real work done, and it's just frustrating because things just keep piling up. And I often wish that someone would just tell me what to do first and then what to do next, so that I'm not having to guess anymore. And I think I have found a solution to being able to prioritize your day. So instead of just writing one big to-do list, all right, organize your time into what matters most system. Okay, so basically decide what's important and do the important things. So we'll all have a huge list of what to do, all right, but it's the important things that we really need to concentrate on. And that way you can actually get what matters most done, and then put off the less important tasks until tomorrow or the next day. So for many successful and ambitious people, the due date is the due date. Let me say that again. The due date is the due date, yes? And as we know that all successful, ambitious people know what needs doing and when, all right? And that's you. Okay, so you know what needs doing and when. It's just about prioritizing what is the most important thing. Okay, so let's talk about strategies to help you sort this out and what really needs doing each and every day. And that could be, that shift, that high performing energy you use to scramble across the finishing line at the last minute could be developed into something more useful for for our respective professional good judgment and planning. So prioritizing is effectively about making a choice. It's seeing all of the options available and honing in on what really is going to move the needle in your business. Okay, it's having that maturity to know that you can't do everything, even though most of us women think we're Wonder Women, but we can't do everything. And the reality of it is that the fewer things that we choose to do, the better we'll be able to do them. So let me say that, the fewer things, so it's like prioritizing a list, then going, all right, what is the most important things to do? And then really concentrating on doing them, because as I said, the fewer things that you choose to do, the better you'll be able to do them. To prioritize, you need to clearly understand where you're heading. Basically, what are you aiming towards? Yes, knowing your goals gives you a frame of asking yourself, which thing will help me move closer to my goal? Okay, so prioritizing in practice looks a little bit like this. So plan your day, all right? So number one, write out all the tasks that you need to get done today in no particular order, all right? But be intentional, be proactive, and decide how your day will unfold. Instead of allowing the day to drag you along or to allowing other people to drag you along, really start to put boundaries around yourself and think, all right, what do I want to achieve today? Then once you've written the things down that you think you know you need to achieve today, then have 2 or 3 columns, right? So column A might be the what must be done today, without a question, okay? Column 2 is what's important to get done, but not crucial. And column 3 can be, can these things wait a few days, okay? And then choose the 3 to 5, that's it. 3 to 5 things that you want to achieve today and actually do them. Because when it comes to moving the needle forward in your business, that's where the abundance will start to flow. It's moving, it's doing the things that is going to move that needle to attract that abundance. Okay? So this will form a habit. The 3 to 5 things that you want to achieve today, actually do them. And if you do this every day, a habit will form. And it will help you to attack the day with laser focus, yes? And stick with those things until they are done. So it's picking the important things, 3 to 5, focusing on them, getting them done, and forming that habit. So every day it's like, right, 3 to 5 things. I'm going to get these things done. Okay? You could also do this at the end of each day to prepare for the following day. All right? So when you wake up in the morning, you've got the next day's number ones on your list. All right? These are the 3 to 5 things I must get done today because it's going to move the needle forward in my business. Okay? This is a fantastic system to be able to get all the important stuff done, like your paid work, your important meetings, and your professional development, all right? And this will help you to get those things done first instead of procrastinating, panicking, or focusing on the non-essentials, all right? That way, when you hit the unavoidable 3 o'clock slump in the afternoon, it won't be during a crucial task, okay? And you won't believe how empowered something like accomplishing the most important task each day will make you feel and how it will affect your professional life in general, okay? So that's something I want you to think about. 3 to 5 tasks a day. Prioritize those, focus on those, get them done, and do that every day. And by the end of the week, you'll form this habit and all those important things will get done. Okay, so for all of those who have just joined me, I just want to make sure that you're in the right place. We're talking about prioritizing to attract abundance. And I also wanted to let you know that I'm doing a live masterclass next Friday at 10 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time on how to position your business, where we're going to be utilizing positioning, persuasion, and of course the art of online conversations. And I'll just put that link in, and I've put that link in the comment box for everybody to be able to sign up for that masterclass. Okay, now moving on to the next point that I want to talk about. And this is managing your time by grouping things. So it could be grouping your appointments, all right? What I have found by working with clients for many, many years is that many professionals make the mistake of scheduling their appointments whenever the client is available, instead of taking into account the best and most efficient time for themselves, all right? So this is often to, we can do this, and it's often to the detriment of the client if we are rushed or overtired. And if you're working on your professional prominence during that time, you're going to be distracted and unhappy to be there with the client. Does that make sense? So by putting more by grouping your time together allows you to laser focus on the things that need to be done. All right, because you want to be known for high quality and clarity of thought. So when you're dealing with clients, you want to be completely present in that zone of genius of yours when dealing with clients. Okay, so by booking meetings at a time best suits you will allow you to best serve your clients. And one way to do this is to block off some time in your schedule. All right, so designate 1 or 2 days a week for client appointments and suggest these days to your clients only, and tell them that in the future these are the days that you're designating especially for anything that they may need from you. All right, and in doing so will confine your clients to your schedule while you're still making them feel valued and special enough to guarantee that time. Okay, so think about it when you're scheduling. You've got Monday to Friday, or for some you might work with clients on the weekend. Okay, so if you're designating specific times to accommodate to do your client work, that gives you full days to do your marketing work. All right, you can, of course, you can make an exception once in a while to accommodate clients' schedules, but by maintaining specific days is the general goal here. All right, so by working hard, this is for consulting as well as coaching. If you consult or coach with clients on, say, 2 days a week only, that gives you 3 uninterrupted days to spend on your business tasks and limits the scope of what can be thrown at you each week into, say, emails or voice walkie-talkies. Okay, and when you schedule your client meetings in one particular day, it actually will help them hold off on sending you emails because that they know that the appointment's coming up. All right, and that's a very measurable bonus. So if they know every Tuesday they've got a meeting with you, then they may contact you, say, Thursday, Friday with a question via, say, a walkie-talkie or messenger on Facebook. But they know that their meeting's coming up next Tuesday, their next coaching call, so a lot of things will be put off. And this, by clustering your appointments, is the most efficient use of using your time in business, because it gives you time to focus on the important tasks of building your prominence, right? Of building your client attraction strategies. So you can make your time surprisingly efficient by scheduling clients back to back instead of, periodically during the week, okay, or over the day. So this keeps you in the mode of seeing clients, bang, bang, bang. It doesn't let time creep into each appointment, all right? So your appointment is an hour or 2 hours, however long your client appointments are. But because you know you've got another client back to back, it prevents that time creep coming in, okay? It keeps you in the mode of seeing clients, and it frees up the rest of your week to concentrate on marketing activities, client attraction activities. And personally, I'd rather see clients in one full day with none the next day, rather than having some on one day and some on the other day, because you don't get as much done. And if you've got the morning to do 2 clients and then in the afternoon to focus on the business, where you really want the whole day to be able to focus on your business and getting things done. So if you don't feel comfortable telling them that you've designed specific days, all right? So if you don't like moving clients around, or you don't feel comfortable telling them that you only work with clients on, say, Tuesdays and Thursdays, don't forget the client doesn't need to know that you're doing this, all right? You may choose to tell them that you only have appointments available on those days or those times during the week. So don't be afraid to turn them away, because 9 times out of 10, a client will find a time to meet with you within your boundaries, okay? Remember, it's your business and clients need to be led by you. And most clients respond very well to being told that there is a spot being held for them. All right. So again, it makes them feel valued more than feeling pigeonholed. Okay. So let's make some decisions now about prioritizing your week. Okay. So I want you to look at your calendar and decide which days that you'll work with clients or book appointments for yourself with other people. Okay, it could be Monday, Wednesday. I know I like Mondays to spend on my marketing because I feel really refreshed and creative after the weekend. So, but you could be different, all right? You could be doing Tuesday, Thursday with clients and working Monday, Wednesday, Friday on your businesses. But ask yourself, which days work best for you with your schedule, okay? And have that sketched out. And then ask yourself, how many business appointments do you average a week? And so once you've blocked off a few hours, then you can address the rest of your work week to accommodate, okay, your marketing stuff, your important stuff, okay, the stuff that gets you clients, okay? So look at blocking off a few hours for your stuff and then a few days for your client's stuff. All right. And if your appointment slots aren't filled during the week, spend that time working on your own marketing stuff. All right. Because if the more you work on your own client attractions, the quicker you are going to build your business. So I want you to now to experiment with scheduling your client times in clusters of hours and days until you find something that really works for you. All right. I'm sure that you'll start to notice how much time is freed up and therefore how much more time you've got on concentrating on attracting new clients. Okay. And if you find that one day works particularly well for you, you can experiment with creating paid work only or business development days. All right. So you could have 2 client days and then one day really focusing on the lead generations, the client business development client day, business more successful you'll be. Okay, uninterrupted thought will greatly help you to develop more in-depth, on-point promotional ideas and professional pathways and will allow you to get more done to promote your business rather than just trying to squeeze it in. Okay, so pick a weekday you tend to devote to growing your professional prominence. Add it to your calendar for the rest of the year, yeah, and you'll be amazed at how much more that you'll get done. Crucially, you'll start to see new clients come around much more quickly. Okay, and for those who have just joined me, I just want to make sure that you know that next Friday I am doing a live masterclass at 10 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Times on how to position your business, utilize your persuasive tactics to master the art of online conversations to attract leads into your business. Okay, now I'm moving forward onto the final point. I want you to write down what your perfect work day is from start to finish. I want you to sit, I want you to close your eyes, I want you to breathe, and I really want you to focus. What would your perfect work day look like from start to finish? So what time would you get up? When would you exercise? What would you eat? Who would call you on the phone? What time would you finish work? When would you finish? What kind of work would you spend doing all day? Would you go out for dinner or would you cook that night? So my perfect day is getting up at about 6:30, going for a beautiful walk / a little bit of running, coming back and having an amazing healthy breakfast, then a quick shower, and then sitting down with a great cup of coffee at 9 o'clock, and then talking to my beautiful clients, doing some live masterclasses, some accountability calls, stopping for lunch, probably sushi because I love sushi, and then around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, probably putting a pause on that and doing some meditation, followed by a bit of yoga, and then cooking dinner that night. I know I'm not very lavish, am I? Sometimes it's just so beautiful just being present in the moment of your day. Yeah. So now I want you to take some time to dream about your perfect day and then write it down. And this will help you to visualize what you're working and striving for. And then you'll get ready for some amazing transformation and abundance to come into your life. Okay, so I want you to drop an emoji on how you feel about that, on visualizing what your perfect day looks like when you write it down, how you're feeling, what is coming, what's dropping in for you. How does what we talked about felt for you today? Managing your time, prioritizing 3 to 5 key things that's going to help you move your needle forward in your business. And then managing your clients, how to group them. Group them so it gives you more time to working on your client attraction stuff. Group them so you don't get time creep coming into your appointments. Group them so it gives you more free time to go co-create and collaborate with other people. Okay, I can't wait to hear your biggest takeaways that you felt today, that you've maybe, what you've learned, the changes that you're going to make, I just would love to hear what are some of your biggest takeaways from today's client attraction show, okay? So I just wanted to give you a quick shout out, a quick reminder. Next Friday, I am doing a live masterclass, 10 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. It's only going to be an hour, but we're going to really dive deep on positioning your business for lead generation. We're going to utilize persuasion skills, and we're going to master the art of online conversations. Okay, so it's all about positioning your business effectively, utilizing persuasion, which is your visibility and credibility to attract leads, and persistence, where we will be talking about mastering the art of online conversations. Okay, so don't forget to use the link, go to the Heart of Marketing, sign up for the masterclass, and also remember that the Client Attraction Show next week will be pre-recorded, but keep that in your diary as well, because the week after we will be going live again. So that is it for me. I wanted to keep it in a short, sharp, sweet half-an-hour call, and I think I've managed to be able to do that. Bless you all for joining me today, and have a great weekend, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you in the masterclass on next Friday at 10 o'clock. And bye for now.